Previously on Will Save. In a rambunctious rout of resistance, our adventurers tranquilize the terrible tag team of terror, Torv and Ludvaya, neutralizing them with a non-lethal knockout. Kanika is keen to key the crew to the kernel of knowledge about the cure that kept her kind and killing spree free, from which Dr. OK is able to skillfully synthesize a series of stunning safe-to-strike syringe sedatives for the seething savagery seen on the ship. But just as progress is poised to punctuate their path, from the elevator airs an ear-splitting entrance blaring an ominous order: kill the traitors. Will they apply their alchemic arsenal to incapacitate these incoming instigators? Or will they unravel in an unprepared uproar under the unexpected ultimatum? Find out this time on Will Save.
Have come to the right place at the right time. Welcome to Will Save, podcast.
Will Save.
I am your half-orc GM, John Swan. I'm here with Will Garrett. We got Kelly Gilliam. We got Vinnie Rodriguez. And we got Kevin Decker. Question.
What's the question?
KD, the real famous KD, Kevin Decker.
The most famous.
Who's the most famous
Who's
KD?
like the bitch KD that he's like not?
Kevin Durant?
Yeah,
Who's
that's
that?
a good question.
Oh, the basketball player or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Or something.
Kevin
yeah.
Decker's
Or
way more famous at this
something.
point.
It's true.
Absolutely.
I don't know anything about sports. Yeah.
If that wasn't
You
clear,
know what? People's grandmothers know me as KD. I'm just saying.
that's cool because they know me as JD. I could be JD and Katie, like the
Yeah.
Mario Brothers.
Oh, I got a girl mustache for that.
Dude, I just saw that movie today.
How
No
is it?
spoilers. I still haven't seen it.
It's on Peacock. What are you waiting for?
I don't have Peacock.
Owning Peacock,
Uh,
shelling out $10 for Peacock or whatever.
yeah,
it
no,
is.
I get it because my internet's through Comcast.
I would much rather own a real Peacock than pay for
That'd be
Peacock.
cool.
Dude, they're so loud. I don't want to own a real
Really?
Peacock.
Have you listened to Peacock, like the shows? They're pretty loud.
Whatever Peacock shows.
There's
Wait,
actually
you saying that the lufts that they send to is loud?
there's a neighborhood
Yeah.
in Pasadena that has
Yeah.
wild peacocks all over the neighborhood, and
They're
we used
so
to walk
loud.
up there.
That tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah. The movie's, it's a good way to spend an hour and a half. Chris Pratt does a really good job. It's kind of like that nostalgia shot in the arm that our generation really loves.
Yep.
So I enjoyed it.
Nice.
I think we're on like a
I-
fine like IV drip for that currently.
Yeah.
With everything going
Absolutely, we are.
I may have fallen asleep twice.
I may
But
have
I
fallen asleep twice.
That was a function of me, not the movie. I ended up, I'm in Jacksonville, Florida, and I'm a huge Jags fan. And so they're doing training camp this week. And so I took the kids to the open practice this morning. And so, like, waiting in line with two kids, and neither of them are football fans. So,
Yeah.
like, getting face painted and foam fingers. We actually spent about 5 minutes watching practice before my daughter was like, I don't like this. We should go home.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
that was a nice easy morning, and it was Saturday afternoon nap time.
I forgot what the original question was, but my day was I took Grayson to Home Depot
wasn't a
to
question.
do one of the kids' workshops. And
That
he
sounds
built,
great.
He built a treasure chest. It was actually really cool.
I forgot about those.
Yeah, they're so fun.
Those are so
It was a
fun.
great time to waste the day. And then while I was there, I was like, oh, I'm going to buy stuff and fix my house. And you ready for a rant?
That's the trap.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
the
that's
Oh,
trap.
no, for sure. Yeah. But
Yes,
I
please rant, Kev.
I
I'm
didn't
always
even
ready
buy
for
it.
Kev.
I didn't even buy it when I was there because I took the measurements and it doesn't fit in my car, and I didn't have the capabilities of like strapping it to the car, and I didn't want to strap it to the car, but I bought a new screen door for my sliding door in the back, and because the screen door I have is falling apart, and I'm just gonna replace it. And I had it delivered while I was out at Home Depot. And I get home and we pull off the old door, we clean it. It should be literally pull off the old door, put in the new door. That's how simple these things are, right? Wrong.
Never.
Absolutely wrong. This thing was off by a 1/16 of an inch, just enough that it wouldn't fit into the
grooves.
Yeah, the groove, the whatever the rail is called, the track.
Yeah.
That's the word. It wouldn't fit into the track, and then I was so angry, I almost threw this thing. And then now I'm like, oh man, I can't return it. I lost my $35 for paying to have it delivered because I didn't want to put it on top of my car, and now I have to put it on top of my car to take it to Home Depot, and then I'm probably gonna strap the other one to my car to bring it back. So I should have just paid the $35 in the first place. I should have just had it.
And now you could have paid somebody to do it for you probably by the time you're done.
Probably the same equivalent cost.
Well, and I think what irritates me the most is, at least at Home Depot, and I need to look around, but I bought the nicer door. I was like, oh, I'm going to get the one that has like the nice springs so I never have to like adjust it and all this stuff.
So you bought a different door and it didn't fit.
Yeah.
No, I bought I bought a new door, and there's just kind of like, hey, new doors, there's whatever. There's a cheap one.
They're
and
all the same.
And the more
Yeah,
expensive
it's
one.
fine.
I bought the
There's
more
only a
expensive one.
standard size door. It fits on every single door
False.
frame.
It says
I'm sure.
universal, but that's a fucking lie. Anyways, I paid more money for the nicer door, but I realized the cheaper door is the thinner one, and I have to buy the cheaper door. Like, my door restricts me to the cheaper screen. It makes me angry. It makes me really angry. I want to rip out the entire door now so I can get the nicer screen. I want to build the whole door around the new screen.
So what I'm hearing is you bought the wrong door.
Yeah, fuck you.
And you're upset
Wow.
about it.
Just go to Lowe's, Kevin,
that's the
and get
wrong door.
another good one.
And then it said Universal on it.
It said Universal. It still says Universal on it.
Yeah. It's
I'll
the
find that
brand,
out tomorrow.
Universal.
Yeah, the brand is Universal. That's why we're actually changing our name to Universal Podcast. It covers everything.
Just Universal, yeah.
Yeah.
What was your question, John? I
Universal
forget.
Podcast.
What's the question? Yeah,
didn't even ask
statement.
I didn't even ask it, but you want to know what the question was? What is the most boring fact about yourself? So, so that wasn't even that boring because it was a rant. Kelly, how good was that rant?
I mean, all right. Here's the thing. There's like
Rate
Kevin. Hold on. Like for context, there's a high order of rants that have come before. So I'm just saying.
Obviously.
Of the
That's what I'm
highest
saying.
order, there are many. So it was kind of like a 4. I'm sorry, but you've had way better ones.
feel like-
it's a compliment to your usual rants, which are incredible. But maybe
I
because
feel
I
like
just
it was-
can't
no,
relate to your
it
situation.
was a
I don't know
3.
what it is.
I would
Three?
give it.
It was a
maybe
3 out of 10.
All right, you're
2,
right. I was kind of
2?
because I knew you bought the wrong door the whole time.
Oh, you knew the payoff. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I mean it was obvious from the start that
16th of an inch, though. Just a 16th of an inch.
I prefer your rants about comic
Starfighter?
books,
those
rules,
I
nuclear
Wolverine's
power,
height.
Wolverine's height.
Yeah.
in particular. Yeah.
Yeah,
Classic.
I'm pretty upset that
Or
Hugh
Hugh
Jackman's
Jackman.
coming back. Yeah.
Never mind. It's fine.
He's-
You do.
I think it's
yours.
gonna be a good movie, but like, he's too tall. He's just, and he's not hairy
Well,
enough.
maybe
he
you
shaved
should
his
do what
chest.
you do and just get on like a box
And he's
or
not
something.
Canadian. It should be Ryan
Right.
Reynolds.
Right,
It
right.
needs to be-
Ryan Reynolds should be Wolverine.
yes, because he's Wolverine.
And
Yeah, that's
I
exactly
always
what
think
cool at
Robin
the same
Williams would have been an incredible Wolverine.
Robin Williams?
Rest in peace. Yes, I think he would have been fantastic.
Shut up, Kevin. No
I'm
way.
very, very
I'm
serious.
with Kevin on this, actually.
Short,
I think Robin Williams
stocky.
would be damn good.
If he would have
Wolverine.
bulked up just a little bit more and like full on
He was
gone into
pretty
the
yoked.
Wolverine play,
He was already yoked.
Yeah, he was pretty
Yeah.
young.
I'm telling
Even when
you.
he was yoked, I
Yeah.
couldn't imagine that though.
he was very yoked.
Is
He
the
was.
is the cartoon Wolverine accurate to the comic books?
Yes.
Because he's nothing like that guy, right? Because like he's a gruff, like angry fuck. Like that's not Robin Williams.
Have you seen Goodwill Hunting?
Yes, I.
Yeah.
What was I always forget 1 hour
my
photo
favorite
or whatever
movie.
the other movie. Like Robin Williams has a serious
Oh.
side.
He does.
Yeah.
He does, but I've never seen.
He's
that
like
out of
Steve
him, I
Carell.
guess.
He can do some serious stuff. It's okay.
Steve Carell. should not
I
be
think it would have been a
Wolverine
good
either.
flex of his actual acting ability. He would have been a fantastic Wolverine.
Well, Kelly,
Wow,
let's
I guess
not.
I'm in the minority here. I had no idea that. I didn't know. Vinny's agreeing.
Kelly, I don't think you're qualified to say who can be a good Wolverine. I think only Kev is. Kev is the subject matter expert on this. So
I'm gonna do what Will does and just not trust the experts really, and then like make my own assessment. All right? Like
How is it that I not trust experts?
it's just
how do I know? Well, when you've lived through that many timelines,
Yeah,
you become
yeah.
an expert.
Sure.
You know, that's the point.
don't make
Experts come
make
and
something
go.
out of it that I don't mean. It's not a bad thing.
I
Will.
Don't
I
make
want to hear
something out of it.
list.
Well, I'd have to provide a lot of context, which I don't want to have to. But like, it's fine. Like,
Yeah,
Will makes his
I
own
want to
thing.
see a list of. I want to see a list of all of Will's recursive citations, where he just like cites his own papers from other timelines.
Yes. What would the other names be? That's what I want to know.
Will is
Yeah.
the
He
reason
could've been some
that
dope
they added
people in the
et al. to
Yeah,
Yeah.
It is. He is.
He wrote the first APA just so he could cite himself more efficiently.
He could have been
that's
Sun
it.
Tzu.
That's
You
it.
don't know what he was. You have no idea.
Yeah.
It could have been Joan of Arc. It could have been anything. So Will, who in your opinion should be the Wolverine?
Yep. This is the new question. We can save the other one for later.
I'm sorry. we
Who
hijacked
do you
it.
think should be Wolverine?
I'm trying to think of the actor's name. We should cut this.
I'm with you on this, actually.
You know who he's talking
Wait,
about.
who?
You guys are so in
Who?
sync that you just know what he's thinking. Get
Yeah,
outta
the
here.
guy
No.
from the guy from Willy Wonka. The Oompa
No,
Loompa dude.
dude. He's
Ewan
a
McGregor?
Birdman.
Have you all lost
No.
your
I
minds?
think I would like
Timothy
to
Chalamet? No.
No.
see Wes Chatham, who
Oh.
played
Okay. Yeah. That's a good. Yeah.
in The Expanse, Amos.
That's a good get.
Okay, all right.
All right, I'm looking up some manly actors. Manly angry actors. Hugh Jackman
just
immediately
Googling
comes
Canadian.
up.
Too. I don't know. if
And
he
then
does that.
why does he have to be Canadian? All right,
He doesn't have to be Canadian.
you know who it could be?
It's just
he doesn't have
a.
to- yeah.
Kev.
Okay,
Kev.
I have
Kev, according to Kev, he has to be
the
Canadian.
motherfucker who plays that guy from The Walking Dead who's like a psycho, although that could be a million people. I haven't seen that show. Jeffrey Dean, the guy who plays like
Oh,
with the band
yeah.
and stuff. I feel like
He played the early.
Yeah, except for he's 7'2", so no,
God.
get out of here.
no one is the height that you want.
Why are
Kev,
you a heightist?
Give it like
Kev.
fire, like higher hobbits to like play like Wolverine.
is short.
Why-
That's the whole point.
Go with me on this, Kev. Go with me on this. Oh, I am blanking on his name. Henry Cavill. What do you think?
No,
No.
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 Why
Is
not?
He's the Man
different
of
Henry?
Steel.
you can't.
No,
you
no, no,
can't put
the
Henry
totally
Cavill
different universe.
in.
Everything?
He's too clean.
Yeah, that's true. I can see that.
Henry Cavill
Did-
has Cyclops written all over him.
That's
He's
true.
the golden
Oh
boy.
my
who will
God.
follow
But
her.
Cyclops,
You
Cyclops
can't-
Outta here.
You can't make him Wolverine
Wow.
if he doesn't have some stank on him.
All right, hold on.
Dude,
Let me see.
what is the stank?
That's
He's a-
so like you just
Also,
It's
Jeffrey
Canada.
D. Morgan's only 6.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I would
Yeah.
Canadian friends. That was a mean joke.
so
Stank.
where I thought Will was going was I thought he
great
was about to
outback.
call Deep
Outdoors.
Roy, which I think would be a hilarious. Deep Roy.
I'd be like Googling all these people.
I think he would be a hilarious.
Oh my
Wolverine.
god.
Fine, fuck it.
I love it. From RRR.
I thought you
No.
were talking about from the new
Oh my
movie.
god.
Kevin, we'll do it your way. Peter Dinklage. Peter Dinklage.
Hugh Grant.
No.
Fucking
Hugh
Peter
Grant is the
Dinklage.
new Oompa Loompa. No, he's the new Oompa Loompa. Not a good Wolverine.
Hugh Grant?
Okay.
Kevin,
Wow.
I think you should be Wolverine.
Yeah. That's it. Done. Done.
I would really love to see. I can picture him, and he's actually relevant to tabletop RPGs. Joe
Oh, and Henry
Manganiello.
Cavill's not?
Yeah.
I would love to see Joe Manganiello as.
Yeah, for
My
sure.
only
But
thing
he's too
is-
tall.
Wolverine.
He's too tall,
yeah,
Kev.
and here's my thing: is
He's tall.
Tom Cruise has gotten his entire acting career acting like he was 6'2". So if you're gonna make a movie about a short person and
I hate
cast a
Tom Cruise.
large person,
Yo,
just dig some
dude.
holes and make him knee height. That's all I'm saying.
Are a lot of fighter pilots 6'2"?
No, actually, I'm pretty sure there's a height limit on
Yeah.
fighter pilots.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
there is. So
Yeah, there is.
I just would like you to retract your previous statement.
Tom Cruise has a height, an egotistical height.
Okay, so you're making a
problem.
distinction between his physical height and the height of his ego.
The height of himself in his mind.
Have you met any fighter pilots who don't have high egos?
You're going to base this on one movie.
No, I've met
all of
fighter
Tom Cruise's
pilots, too.
movies. All of Tom Cruise's movies, he makes sure that he is not seen as short.
Oh no!
Even though he's only 5'7".
What? This is getting a little off the rails here. I'm gonna have
it
to
is.
put the kibosh on this in just a second. Last word, Vinnie.
Okay, and it's funny because you talk about ego.
He does
on
his own
set.
stunts. Can I just say
And-
that? That's fucking the dude.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah,
he's,
he
yeah,
works
for sure.
hard.
He's a hardworking dude.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, respect. Man.
And this might be played out. I think Tom Hardy would do it really good.
I almost said him
I can
too.
see that. I can see that.
Yeah. But he's not short enough. So Kevin, Elijah Wood. Elijah Wood. There you go.
Elijah Wood as the Hobbit.
Elijah Wood would be great.
As the Hobbit.
He has like hairy
I
fucking
would
feet, like
love it.
jumping and shit on
That's
people.
it? Oh
with
my
his,
God, that's
fucking, like-
perfect.
yeah, it'd be great.
Dude,
Tom
Frodo
Hardy's
Baggins.
5'9".
By
Wait, how tall is
you
that
gotta be
guy?
yeah,
shorter,
he
bro.
totally
You
do.
gotta be
He totally
shorter.
do it.
You gotta be shorter. You gotta be like
5'2",
5'5",
I think?
5'6".
What, 5'2", Kevin? That's like
He's 5'9".
Vegeta.
5'2"?
Like,
Oh my God.
Wolverine.
Also, I love how Kelly represents
about Christian Bale?
a DBZ character.
yes. His hair is the only thing that makes him any bit tall.
Yeah.
Why
that's
is it
true.
when I type in Wolverine height, Elijah Wood, or no, who's the one playing Harry Potter?
Elijah Wood
No,
is
that's,
Frodo Baggins?
Brad Daniel Radcliffe. They're showing Daniel Radcliffe
Daniel
next to Wolverine
Radcliffe.
picture.
Because
He's
they
5'3"
need to
in
be
the
in a
comic
movie
books.
where Elijah Wood plays
Wolverine's
Daniel
5'3".
Radcliffe and Daniel Radcliffe plays Elijah Wood.
Okay.
Let's play.
Anyways,
Let's
Yeah,
play
let's
some
play.
Starfinder. We are not yet currently playing the Marvel superhero game, but if we do, then we know who Kev's gonna play.
my next character is gonna be Wolverine
So a
In
soldier,
Starfinder?
and Starfinder. Yeah, I'm gonna completely
Melee
yes,
soldier.
Melee
adamantine
soldier.
claws.
Yeah, crossover with like a freaking like what would be like a range equivalent? Starfinder
A ranged equip? What?
Ranger, you know, like or like druid, maybe mystic. Anyway, thoughts for another time.
Yeah. From X-Play. All right.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Dude, I fucking love that theme.
That's why that theme was on our inspiration playlist for this theme.
It
It's
was
rad as hell.
Okay,
Our
which-
fearless crew, you four. You have braved
Are we
the
fearless? That
terrors.
does not describe us at all. Sorry.
I think you're fearless because you're working
Out of
through the
necessity.
terrors of this first night aboard the Void Crier. But y'all didn't even question it. Kev, or rather Rick, came in all in a huff about like something happened. You guys were like, all right, what's up? And then you just started, taking bodies down. From realizing that 24 hours of time was missing to discovering these terrifying experiments that were performed on your bodies. Bodies. To hearing the unforgettable nightmarish memories that y'all have and of the crew. The last thing that you all needed was to, face down the entire Pike's Peritons. Nearly entire Pike's Peritons. Yet here we are.
Destroyed them. We did a really great job.
You've done a good job with them.
Without killing anyone.
Yeah, we did it. We had to hold Rick back the entire time, and it
I know.
Yeah.
like
Really
we-
hard.
We kicked ass.
You did.
Yeah.
You did. Last episode, it was the fight against Ludvaya, Burly Vesk.
This really
Torv?
confused me. So Ludvaya
What?
is flame spear, fire spitter.
Fire Spitter. There it is. You got it.
They all have two names. It's really confusing.
Yeah,
No,
Sparkle,
they
Sparkles
Fetch and
or whatever.
Sparkles.
There's only Fetch, who has a nickname of Sparkles, and Ludvaya, who has a nickname of Fire Spitter. Everyone else is their own.
Can we have
Does not
nicknames?
have a nickname. Do you all want nicknames?
I have a new middle
You
name.
have to earn your nicknames.
I've earned it. My name is Heerz,
Quickfire.
the Situation Fabricius. That's like my full
Get
name.
out! Who gave you that?
Because it comes
The
up sometimes.
situation, because he's from New Jersey and he's going to the shore.
So like, I never thought of Heerz as a tool before this exact moment.
All right,
But
hold
now
on,
you
hold
see
on,
it.
hold on.
It
Hold on,
makes
hold on,
sense.
hold on.
Oh,
Totally
Vinny,
makes
what's
sense.
up? What's up, Vinny?
But I'm
There's a
just
lot to
like,
talk about. He's a tool. Do it.
I just like, please unpack that for me.
Everyone
only-
takes 1 point of sanity damage from
don't-
Here's a suggestion,
All right,
because
it's-
that is just ridiculous.
It's not for
that's
the
a
reason you
mechanic.
think. Here's is not a fuckboy. At worst, he's like a soft douche. All right, so here's the thing about Here's. It's like because John sometimes will say, "Here's the situation," and then people will be like, yeah, Heerz, and reference Heerz in that moment as a joke. So I feel like it works. Here's the situation, Fabricius. Why is that bad? I have one for Thaddeus too.
So,
Yeah.
what is it for Please, pray tell. What is
Thaddeus?
Thaddeus?
For Thaddeus, it's Thaddeus the baddiest Bartholomew.
Oh, okay.
It's good. Go on.
Oh my god.
He's not a Chad, all right? I mean, Chad is a fuck boy.
He's the baddiest.
Well, that's
He
my
is the
ab workout
baddiest.
for the year.
That was amazing.
Thanks for that.
I mean, Kev already has
You maybe
murder
drop
bots,
my
so.
chair. That's true, he does.
We need one for Colin and Dr. OK. Because Colin.
Dr. Ok's is Dr. OK.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's his, because it's Dr. Conto.
It's pretty dope.
That is, yeah.
What about Colin? It's got to be like.
Colin would like to respectfully decline.
Colin Snooky.
Colin.
Ooh.
Hey,
Colin.
GTL, baby.
Subscribe.
GTL, baby.
Kevin's obsessed with short people, so of course it's Sniffy. Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty classic, honestly.
Oh my god.
All right.
I'm crying. Thank you for that.
So you take down Fire Spitter and Torf. The cybernetic dwarf with one red eye and some badass, highly polished armor. Should ask him about it if you want. But rather
Man,
than
if we would have killed him, we could have took it.
Yeah, we could have.
You took him
take
down
it from them. They're unconscious.
Yeah.
You could. Yeah, definitely wouldn't be awkward to
I
be
was
like, oh,
thinking about
where
this.
did that go?
I was listening to APA and they were like, I'm gonna loot all the bodies that we just, and I'm like, man, we didn't kill
We should do
anyone, so
that. We
can't
should do
loot
more of that.
anyone.
No,
No, it
Let's
looks
see how
the
that
same,
plays
but I
out.
promise it's not your armor.
Yeah, no. It looks very similar. Definitely not it.
Cover the part that says Tor.
I had.
TG for Torb Greycraig.
Yeah.
It actually stands for the situation. Gabricius.
Yeah, I've had this the entire
It's your new
time.
name.
Capricious.
Yeah, the whole time. So in the process, y'all saved Kaneko Breeze, the tactful envoy injured during the attack on Outpost Omicron, and the only other crew so far that you know who has not succumbed to this strange aggression. She has agreed to help you all find the remaining crew members who might be alive, deal with them, save them, whatever you need to do. And she's grateful, honestly, that you have not killed anyone thus far. And she is an ally for y'all. And you are on the brink of leaving when, after exploring some of the area around it, let's call it, the brig, the holding, the other medical bays, and also, might I add, Colin and Dr. OK creating from some of the medication that was in the stores and also that Kaneko had, you created the serum that you can apply and inject into any of the remaining crew to deal non-lethal damage, maybe override some of this aggression. Pretty smart. Pretty cool. Pretty smart stuff. You're about to leave. You're about to get exploring, looking for Orgot, Hesper, Aeol, Orvir. And when you hear the elevator door open, in the elevator door, there's a, "Where are those traitors?" you hear coming through the hall.
Sounds like rock.
And I am going to need you all to roll for initiative here.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second before I ask you what that's going to be. Because here's the thing. Looking at the map here, Colin and Dr. OK are inside the first room where Kaneko was. The door is open. Here's the situation, as I've dubbed you now in Foundry.
Yes.
is in the next medical bay. Vinnie's closed eyes. His
Vinny's the
disappointment.
true dad of the group. He's just so
He really is.
disappointed, like, the entire time.
He really is. We already established this. He's his daddy, so it's fine. So here's the situation.
Put some sugar on my name.
Vinny. Whip us into shape. My God. Tell us we're bad boys. I want to hear it.
Oh my.
I can't wait for Vinnie to GM. That's gonna be a hoot. You know what I mean? Let's play. You know what I'm saying?
Train wreck.
I'm in. One day. So Heerz is in a separate room by himself, chilling, doing who knows what. And Rick and
Stealing
Kaneko
stuff
and
is
Melt the
actually
Man.
what we determined.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Stealing stuff. That's
I'm
right.
down to try.
And Rick and Kaneko are in the hallway behind Melt the Man. You all were starting to walk back.
Excuse me, behind who?
Melt the Man.
Meltaman.
Melt the Man.
And who's like,
Hello, citizens.
he's like trying to establish dominance with Rick right now. That's like his thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Walking really
weird.
slowly in
Kinda
front of
creepy
you,
out.
and you keep trying to speed up, but he's just walking. He's setting the pace.
He's such a.
What size
Okay.
is a Melta Man?
That's a really good question.
It's
I
probably
think
your
Melt the
favorite
Man-
size, which is. That's what I'm thinking he is.
What does that mean,
Which-
Kelly?
You'll
Which
see
is
what I mean.
which is what?
Kelly's like,
Well,
I'm not saying how tall he is,
he's
but he would make a
5'3".
great
Medium. Oh, I thought he was short.
Small.
Oh,
Is that what you're
okay.
saying?
Yeah, I thought he was small.
No, dude, he's medium.
All right,
but
whatever.
he's on the shorter side of medium. He's like
So
5'2".
He's like 5'3", 5'2".
So I just
could
meant
play
5'3", 5'2".
Wolverine.
He can play. Yeah, Melta Man would be perfect for Wolverine.
Oh, perfect.
I just meant like he will cause soft cover.
Yes, indeed, Kev. Thank you for pointing out the rules. I appreciate that.
So I'm gonna shoot Melta Man first. Is my plan.
Okay, sounds good. Here's the thing. You all have an opportunity because the lights have turned red. Kev gave the suggestion to me of how the lights on a submarine would turn red if you were in a mode. So maybe some of you can see a little bit that there's a red glow outside. But the point is that you all are hidden. They haven't seen you, and you haven't seen them. So I want to say that you all will have a surprise round if you want to take it.
Yes.
Obviously. Now, put yourselves into the combat tracker if you want to add yourselves into that. Here.
Could you please? I'm sorry. What is happening
You
again?
right-click on your token. You right-click on your token.
Yeah, that I
Oh.
know, but like, okay.
So
Because
they have clearly come up the
just showed
elevator.
up, and we're gonna try to do a surprise round, basically, right?
There is a surprise round
Okay, cool. Dope. I did it.
that is
rolled an
available
18.
to you.
I have an 11.
If
so
for
it's
some
already
reason
back
you
there.
all don't want to, if all of you decide not to do anything, we will move out of initiative order. I'm not saying this has to be it. They haven't heard you yet.
True, and he might not be technically a threat. We'll see. So
They might not be a threat,
we could just.
but
You
at
know.
least
Yeah.
go ahead.
Nah.
So here's the situation. What did you get?
Yeah. Here's the situation. Fabricius rolled an 11. It's already in the tracker.
Rolled an 11. Copy.
Um,
Rick 19. What'd you get?
19.
You got a 19. Okay.
Yes.
Super high. What about Dr. OK?
Rolled an 18.
Wow. Dang, y'all. Look at you. Super aware. Colin Edenbrand.
21.
20. Dang, y'all. Wow. Jeez, just like coming up out of nowhere here. All right, so what are you all thinking right now? You start to, you have heard them say that, and then you might hear just one or two footprint. So I'm going to go with the highest initiative first, Colin Edenbrand. What are you doing? What are you thinking?
Oh, fuck. This is another bogey. Let's see what I've got. Sure. Colin is going to creep toward the danger he hears. I would like to move into the hallway to get a better peek, but do it stealthily.
No,
Give
don't
me-
do that.
Give me a
Rick is
stealth
going to
check.
shout as soon as he hears the elevator coming down. He's going to say, "Everyone, get back in those rooms. I will hold down the hallway."
It's not your turn.
Plus,
but-
like, wouldn't that
That's a
alert him
free
to
action. I
the-
do it when I want, John.
But can you take your free action just out of?
Yeah.
So
fine.
Colin steps into
according
the
to
Don't
what?
listen
hallway.
to me anyways. It's fine.
Yeah,
I can't
I'm
get this
definitely not.
combat tractor to go away.
If you click on the carousel icon near the top left corner, you can get it to go away.
If you don't want to see a turn order, you mean?
Yeah, you want to hide the yeah.
No, like there's like a to reload.
Okay.
Okay.
Dr.
You
K's
just move it
reloading.
off screen.
So Colin tries to move stealthily into the hallway. Let's see if he can do it. 11.
Okay. Okay.
I get to there.
You get to there. Yes.
Is it obvious that they are trying to kill us?
Are you
They said they're
looking
gonna
at
kill
them?
us.
I am looking in that direction. Yeah, the direction that he heard noises come from. Someone muttering about traitors.
You would think that it sounds pretty, I don't know, murderous. Kev can speak to that more.
Rude.
Naturally. So then, fork. I thought I had the. Did we split? Will, did we split the pheromone grenades, or did you take all of them?
I took 3. You took 1.
Yep.
Okay.
Pheromone grenades or the
No, they're not grenades. They're
The
just
serum.
vials.
shots.
The shots. The
No,
vials.
from the
Shots.
from the Brassinea.
Oh,
Back
I
on
have
the
one
pheromone
of
grenade.
those. Yeah, I still have 1 left.
Yep. You use
Right.
one.
Because I had 2 in my inventory last time. I was trying to remember if we split them or if I just put them in my inventory and you put them in your inventory and we unintentionally doubled them.
I don't know how to spell pheromones, so I don't know if I can find
Well,
it in our notes.
Whatever.
PHEROMONE.
2 pheromones, so I doubt you have. I don't think there were 4. I think we only got 2.
Cool.
Okay, so you
Yeah,
might have
there were
the other
2.
one.
Um,
So I'm done.
dope. I'm gonna yeet one at the.
Question. In a surprise round, do you get a move? Do you get a full round?
One or the other.
One or the other.
One or the other.
Cool. I've moved, and that's
moved.
all I'm going to do.
It is
That
Rick
right
19's turn.
line of the main combatant.
Well, what do you
Rick
do?
size.
Yeah.
Suddenly becoming situationally aware, Colin moves back into the room.
Yeah.
Honestly, like my plan.
If anything, draw them down the hallway and then flank them.
Exactly. My entire plan leading into this battle was like to shout, "Hey, everybody get in the rooms." Rick was going to go prone in the back corner and take pot shots at him until you guys could stab him in the side with a surprise attack.
Well, way to just tell me everything.
Apparently, they didn't teach you tactics on Ekaton.
Yeah. So Rick is actually going to just move past you and stand over the body. Let me take a look. So I move down the hallway. I step past Meltaman, over Bernice, and past Colin, and I see the elevator with the 3 of them coming down. And I don't even need to roll a sense motive. I know that they are probably all under the same influence as the other pikes that we ran into. So he's
They
gonna
are
take a shot.
holding.
They're
Okay.
holding?
They are you coming out. They are holding their weapons, and they seem aggressive.
Right.
So they seem like they are looking for you, and you're taking a shot. All right,
I'm taking a shot.
We're just going to go into it. Here is my question: does the surprise round end now that you are?
That's a surprise round.
You're in a surprise round, so you can't move and attack.
All right, you're right. So that's Rick
So
does
you're
that.
just moving.
Yeah. He moves up and stands with his gun in front of Colin. He's basically putting himself in front of Colin. Is his only purpose for moving forward.
And you weren't moving stealthily?
I will try to roll stealth. I don't think the 11 that he rolled was pretty bad. And
I mean, this is all kind of happening at the same time,
plus-
so I imagine you walk up and you bump into each other a little bit, which is part of the 11. Oh, sorry.
Hold on. Stealth is... Oh, 15, so it's better than his.
It's pretty good. Question: you are now in line of sight of them.
Yep.
So does the surprise round end when the surprise is over? That's
no,
my
I believe
question.
like that is a part of the stuff. The surprise is me stepping forward.
Right, but
So
this
then
is all
we're just
taking.
going to the next set round.
Yeah, I think we move into round 1 now, right? That's the whole point. Yeah.
Well,
Oh, you're saying like
I think
everybody else loses
in
their
that
surprise round?
time, I
Right, that's
could've
what I'm saying.
Equipped
No.
what I was going to equip. I'm not moving.
'Kay.
Like, I
I
was just
don't-
going to conceal my position.
yeah, that's
Like
fine.
the surprise round is all happening at the same. Surprise round
At
is
the
3
same time.
seconds. It's happening at the
Yeah.
same time. Right.
I don't know why I blanked. It's just one of those times where I was like, what does this mean? Cool. So, Dr. OK, Rick moves up. You see Colin step in front of you, and right as he steps out,
Guys.
Rick 19 is bumping into him. So it's not as stealthy as they think that they are. What are you thinking, Dr. OK?
Draw them down the hallway and we'll ambush them. Let's
I
get
was
them.
trying to until Colin stepped out.
Yeah, I know.
Look, he
I'm going
side-eyes
to.
Just expect everyone to know. Did you actually shout in front of the enemy you're trying to surprise?
All
Get
right.
back in the rooms! Like, it's
So
not
in
going to
this-
work if you
Yep.
do that.
In this
Well-
surprise round, I am going to hide as
Okay.
part of it's a
Yep.
dex check, and so
Yep.
if I'm successful, then I can attempt to do a stealth check. I mean, do you want me to read the rule?
No, I'm going to look it up because I
It's like a
remember
minus
looking
10
at-
penalty you would get to me, perception check, I think, to me, if I succeed in
Right.
this check.
Right, but yeah, to perceiving where you are, which would affect combat, right? That's what I'm
Right.
thinking. Is that's going to affect combat. So if somebody could else, while you're rolling that, somebody else could help me look this up to see when you rolling stealth to hide.
You can use stealth to hide if you have either cover or concealment, or a special
okay.
ability that allows you to hide in plain sight, or if
Yep.
you have successfully created a diversion with the bluff skill. You can attempt a stealth check to hide either as a move action if you are planning to stay immobile, or as part
Right.
of a move action. If you move at a rate of half your speed or less, you take no penalty to your stealth check. If you attempt to hide while
move,
moving
yeah.
more than half your speed, or after creating a diversion with the bluff, you take a minus 10 penalty to your stealth check. These penalties are cumulative, and both check is opposed by a perception check of creatures in the area that might detect you. If a creature that fails the opposed skill check treats you
as if you had total concealment.
Total concealment.
Okay. And
And
if
one
you
more thing to add to
attack,
that.
if
Right,
you attack
exactly.
from hiding, whoever you attack is flat-footed, which is the super key part of this, which is awesome.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Love it. Sounds good. So what do you do to hide? Tell me.
I'm going to just hang back here. And I, for whatever reason, there we go. I'm gonna kind of hide in this corner, and I'm gonna put like a little medical, maybe like one of those IV bags with like some random stuff that's like kind of obscuring view. So if somebody like goes to check this corner, they're not going to necessarily see me right away. And as they draw them back, and I can have Bernice sort of chilling in the hallway, reporting on the movement through like maybe just silent vibrations, to my data pad or whatever. She'll work with
Yeah, I mean,
she'll
I
work
think
with Rick and the others to draw them down the hallway, and then I'll come from behind and attack.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe hit him with the syringe.
Hit him with a syringe. I love it. Okay, so I can imagine Colin stepping out, Rick, and then you move over, slide something over, and you slide something into your injector. You are poised, waiting, spy-like, amazing. I need to add Kaneko into here as well, and then it is going to be, Heerz's turn. What do you do, Heerz?
All right. So Heerz can't be seen from down this hallway, right? I mean, like Kevin's gonna.
You
provide
are
some
in the
cover.
door.
No, I know.
Yeah,
but if
you
he
are in
goes out,
the
he's
middle room. I mean, if you step out, you're going to see whatever you're going to see.
fine.
But
he
you're in the
can't-
room right now.
Right. But here's if he goes out, he's not going to be seen. There's just a fucking bunch of people in the hallway, so I don't really think it's like going to ruin the surprise. There's a million people here, so he's probably.
I
Gonna
mean,
go
they'll
behind.
see you, but it's not like they won't know that you're there, but like, yeah, there's a bunch of people in the hallway.
Yeah. So I might as well be out here helping out. Oh.
Okay.
In true Heerz moves out behind Meltaman. Actually, I guess he'll move in front of like Bernice. And then,
Wow. Okay. So it's okay. Yeah.
I roll.
Wait, what? Did I miss something?
This
No,
is Kevin
no.
eye rolling this entire situation.
Too much metagaming. So here's what do you do? Not that you're actually metagaming,
He's
but
behind
what are you
Colin.
doing here?
We're just a giant line of mobs right now.
Yeah, so it's a straight line
Here's
right at the
behind
door.
Colin, who's behind Rick, and here's also in front of Bernice, who's in front of Meltaman, who's in front of whatever the heck her name is, our new
Right.
friend.
So-
like, I don't know.
So
And now Kaniko's gonna put her hands on Meltaman's hips and start doing the.
dude, we could do a little
Start
conga
making a
thing.
train.
Dude,
Yeah.
for the listener, there's like one murder hole, and we've all stacked up right in the middle of
Yeah,
it.
you know the
All
thing
right.
in tactical awareness where you're not supposed to stand in like a hallway or a doorway or things like that. They're
Yep.
actually doing the complete opposite
I mean-
of what you should be doing.
Hey, here's how I know nobody reads the notes is because I already entered the first line into this episode is Rick runs to the end of the hall and slides into the prone position, warning the others to go back into the room. Because I assumed I'd have a high initiative. So,
Amazing. All right.
delete that
All right.
line.
Well,
Yeah, that's gone. So
look,
here's you move up.
Yeah, my his middle name is now the situation. He can't be a bitch. He's got to be in the hallway helping out. All right, so
He's got to be in the
Sorry,
murder
guys.
hole.
I call myself the situation now. I gotta,
this
All right,
situation
that's
just
funny.
got a lot stickier. I don't fucking know. Anyway, okay, unless
so
he has
gross.
some.
Just imagine him.
Why are you
glistening
putting
with,
that
like,
out in the
fucking
universe?
Massage oil.
Oh, okay.
Wild.
He's just sticky.
He's right behind
Shit.
you. He's gonna hug you with his chest all like
So
oily.
This is wild. Y'all are too much.
Colin.
Y'all are too much.
Colin, just let you know I'm right here. Right.
Oh my!
Anyway.
I could smell you. What's? Yeah. No one else
start
around
wearing
here
so
smells
much-
like coconut all the time.
GTL, buddy. GTL.
I missed adding Kaniko to the. Is there anything else that you wanted to say to your comrades?
I don't want to say anything
Kaniko's
else.
fanning herself because Heerz is so hot. She's like,
Thank you. All right, so here,
Thanks, Kev.
as Kelly, I'm
That's
just
canon
saying
now.
that, like,
He needs no encouragement, Kevin.
He really doesn't.
I'm trying to rep here is real good. So as Kelly, I'm just gonna say, unless this mob has like something from Dark Souls, there's like basically a Kamehameha wave in Elden Ring where you can just cut through like a million mobs, if I remember correctly. It's
like
not gonna be able to have
overheat
that. dude.
or
Yeah.
steam whatever you got last time or
Whatever. All right, Kevin, you're right. Heerz wasn't thinking about this. Anyway, what Heerz is going to do is he's going to ready an action. So the moment that mother trucker fires at us, Heerz is going to...
You can't move and ready.
Right. You get a move
You can only move or you can standard.
or standard.
Kelly is quiet. He just doesn't say anything. Or
was like, shit.
yeah, he was frozen.
what else can he do? I mean, like, I just moved out into the hallway to get shot. So then, like,
That's
I guess
okay.
Heerz, like, hugs Colin from behind. That's all he's going to do.
Okay.
I can't do anything else.
All right.
I screwed up.
Just can't even do that. You're not allowed
I'm going to put my
All right.
head out of the airlock. That's what Heerz is going to do. He feels really dumb.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Go for it.
Kaniko stays where she is, and you can see that she is preparing. She has her pistol down, pointed to the ground, and she is trying to look past you to see if she can see what's going on. And she is not going to say anything because she is trying to see what's happening, but she's going to stay right there.
How can she?
She can
what's
see
happening with, like,
past
20
the
people. in front
five
of her?
other people.
Five
standing
people in
the
front,
hallway.
standing on her tippy toes, trying
just
to
wanna-
look.
I want to take a moment to point out that up to this point in book 3, we've done really well tactically,
Yeah.
and that pendulum has swung so far the other way.
And with that, let's start this combat. Amazing. Now that the pendulum is the other way, you know whose turn it is. Second in line, Colin Edenbrand. What are you doing?
Cool. GTFO. Colin sees the situation.
You've seen them. They are now
Wait,
looking
which
at
situation?
you.
The situation behind you or in front of you?
And ducks back into the room from whence he came.
Oh my God, Colin! No. So basically,
Do you see Dr. OK? Because if not, then you're flat-footed against his attack, so it's fine.
So now Heerz is exposed because it's just a passed out person in front of him.
Dr. K is gonna just like whisper to Colin and be like, just pretend you're in the bed.
Just pretend he gets in the bed and pulls the covers over him.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea.
All right.
All right, so what do you do, Colin?
Colin?
You step back into the room.
He steps back into the room. He like climbs into the bed, but he lays prone in the bed with his needler pistol aimed at the doorway.
What is
Oh
happening?
my God.
Why is everyone so out of character? I'm doing the opposite of what I do, and everyone else is doing the opposite of what they usually do. So
Wait,
ridiculous.
first for prone. Prone gives you a -4 or +4 AC to range attacks, but a -4 AC to melee. So if you're prone inside of a door and somebody steps through the doorway, you're giving them the advantage. Rick was going to go to the end of the hallway, so he has at least 40 feet.
So I don't want to metagame too much, but like the beds are against the southern wall.
I can't see the room,
Right.
so I don't even know where you're at.
I'm prone in a bed 10 feet from the door,
And are you prone laying on your stomach looking at the door?
trained with my needler pistol.
He's
yes.
got like a
On the pillow.
CPR dummy that's in the bed. And then his legs are actually up by the CPR dummy. And he's got his rifle coming out the bottom, just like sort of peeking from under the sheets.
Y'all-
That's
It's
how
a
I
very,
imagine
It's pretty
it.
smart.
It's a very well endowed CPR down.
I like
We are 45 minutes into this episode and just started combat, which is the only thing
we are
had to
through the
start.
surprise round. We made it through the surprise round.
But we're starting the first round. This is wild. So Colin is prone in the bed, moving back in. I'm going to add that condition to you that you
Yep.
are prone.
So he's also going to load one of these, the serum doohickeys into his needler pistol,
Okay.
so that like when he takes the shot, it's gonna be to remedy the situation. It's not gonna be to just ruin
Stop saying
somebody's day.
situation, please.
Got it.
No, I don't think I will.
Amazing. So Colin moves back in, walking out, bumping into Rick, making a lot of noise, and is like, well, damn.
me.
Sorry. My bad. Walks back in, gets in the bed, trains a shot, adds a serum to the needler pistol.
He's a healer. We'll give it to him. I feel like that's his main contribution, so we don't want to. He should be alive
Okay.
to heal us. That makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, yeah.
Yep.
That's it. That's his turn.
Solid turn. Rick 19, you see the three of them about to step out of the elevator. They have seen you. They have heard what's happening. They are all focused in your direction. What are you doing?
Right. Rick is going to take a shot at Orgot, non-lethally.
Okay.
That's a natural 1.
Wow. Solid. Amazing start to this. This is a great combat. What a great situation. Let's figure out what we're doing here. Rick 19, tell me when to stop on your,
I feel like
your
I'm
drop.
installing that damn screen door again.
Here we go.
Stop it.
Okay, stop. I stopped.
This should have been so
16th
easy.
of an inch off.
Take
Are
it
you
The
out.
doing
name of the
shit?
card. You fired. It's 1/16th of an inch off, and it bounces.
Unfortunately,
and ricochets back into your face.
Orgot is too short to play Wolverine, so it goes over her head. What kind of attack was this? Kinetic? Energy?
Energy, yeah.
Energy. Okay. Ooh, you got careless. You
Yep.
can't take a guarded step for 10 minutes.
Oh, that's fine.
So this whole round, if there's, you can't take a guarded step. So you should write that down. Don't forget.
10 minutes, you said?
10 minutes, dude.
That's like a lot of rounds.
What happened
yeah.
that caused you to not, or do you want me to tell you what I'm thinking?
I think he's just so frustrated. Like he had everything kind of like envisioned on how this was going to happen.
Yeah,
These three
yeah,
were
yeah.
going to come funneling down the hallway one by one, and then each of you were going to just prick them with the serum, and they were going to just come out of it, duck into the room, and take the next one out. And then you guys all just jumped into the hallway right in front of him.
Write
and
it down.
He's just furious about it.
It took Kevin 8 episodes to forget about the experience of being a GM.
Yeah. So I think Rick is just flustered by everything that just happened, and he's like looking back over his shoulder as he was aiming because he's like trying to wave it. He's literally waving his arm back, like get back, go back in the rooms, and he misses, and he's just so focused on that it shoots himself in the foot.
Wow. I do like this idea that, like, you hear a situation, Rick 19 has one idea, Dr. K has another idea, all of you have different ideas, and Rick 19 just picks the one that is the direct access and then hits everybody else. Like, this miscommunication and ships in the night is just interesting. It's cool. Narrative.
And with that, I don't take a guarded step, but I do step back 5 feet.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to just step behind Heerz, but I step back to Heerz. I'm literally like walking backwards, gun pointed down the hallway, and my left hand, Rick is pushing, and he feels Heerz, and he nudges him. And he says, "Get in one of the rooms." Ooh. And that's his turn.
Ooh. Okay. That's a good turn.
Is it?
Question: in order to do harrying fire, do you need to be able to see your target?
I believe so. You have to do an attack roll.
Okay. All right. Okay. That makes but the attack roll is against AC 15. I don't know if you need to have eyes on your target, right? That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, man. You act like I know this book back and forth.
Right. I think in order to roll an attack, you have to be able to see your target or pick a square to attack.
Yeah, I think so. So I think because it is now, after Rick 19's turn, it is now Kaniko's turn. And so Kaniko is going to ready in action, and she says, "I know how they're going to fire. I think I know them well. I will do my best to call out what will happen to help you out." What? So she is going to ready in action as soon as she can see whoever is coming up in line of sight. Then she is going to use one of her abilities to help y'all out. All right. So that will move her in the initiative order, and the ready action means that it will happen after if it's an offensive action, before if it's a defensive, right? So we're good. Cool. Okay, so that would be Heerz and the situation. You've never seen them in the same room. The situation and Rick 19 and Melton Man hear that, and probably Dr. OK, you can hear that as well. Dr. OK, it's your turn. What are you doing?
So Dr. AK is going to equip his tactical syringe spear and lie in wait. And then he is going to command Bernice to take a shot at, I believe, whoever this one is.
Which one? The person in front?
Orgot.
So I think behind Rick and Heerz and the fact that you're still 20 feet away from a door, I would say that they have total cover from you.
In which case, maybe harrying fire?
That's what we're talking about now is would you have cover, and does that count? And
I think you so the cover won't affect the fact that it's AC 15, but the fact that you can barely see them, maybe Bernice would still take a shot in that general direction, trying to make it happen.
Yeah, because I mean, Bernice is going to want to take a shot to try and lure them down. So I actually think it would be covering fire, maybe.
Okay. So it's going to be covering fire.
Make sure you're not using the one needle that has the stuff in it.
No, it's just with her vapor cavitation.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just looking at the rules for covering fire.
Yeah, so it's AC 15, and then somebody that you choose would get a +2 to their AC against the next attack from the creature in your line of effect.
Yeah. So,
which I would say that you're in a line of effect. They just have total cover from you. Or maybe not total cover, because total cover means you can't make an attack at all, right? So instead, it would be... What would that be?
Cover?
It would be improved cover, which is a +8 to their AC. So you could try, but it says total cover. You can't make an attack against an enemy. I think you could make an attack, but they would have approved cover or just
I
do
might
covering
hold
fire.
off then. I'm just gonna deliberately make a noise.
Ooh, what do you do? What do you do?
Just gonna like hit Meltman's foot with like just gonna roll up to Meltman and see if Meltman makes any like interjections or whatever. Bernice is gonna just like bump into him real quick and then
How dare you, citizen?
yeah. As
I
part
will
of,
destroy you.
I'm guessing this would be a bluff check
Oh,
for like to see how well it goes to make a diversion. Like
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you're trying to get them to pull attention down there, further down the hall, that's not even a bluff check. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to get them to come down the hall, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying
Yeah,
to make
that
them.
works.
I'm creating a diversion to attempt to beguile.
Attempt to beguile.
Look, I'm reading diversion
Is that
text.
in the core rule?
Yes.
Yeah.
As a move action, you can use bluff to create a diversion. Your bluff check is opposed by sense motive check of the creature you are attempting to beguile. If you succeed, you can either attempt to hide the task of stealth as if you had cover or concealment, or gain 10+ bonus. I don't know if this
Right,
applies.
so I mean, that's fine. You can do that. I guess I'm just asking what are you trying to get out of it? You trying to get cover for Bernice? You trying to
yeah, I think like what Bernice is trying to do is draw their attention to herself at the other end of the hallway, and so that we would get increased perception stealth bonus down here in the room that we're in, south of Bernice. So like the reason why
You're-
you would, it's like
Yeah,
throwing a
you-
pebble the other direction, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think you need to roll
Okay.
for that. I
Okay.
think that
Fine.
like you are literally doing that. Like I think that
That's all
just definitely succeeds.
all we're doing.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that makes sense. So right now they know that Rick 19 is there and has stepped back, and they know that somebody is down the hall, and they have no idea about Dr. Okay or Colin, right?
Yeah.
Or Heerz. I like it. Okay, that makes sense.
Well, they should have
I
heard
like it.
maybe Meltman say something.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. But they know there's something going on at the end of the hallway, and they know there's Rick 19, and that's it. Okay, it is Bernice's turn, and then it is the crazed Periton's turn. Rick, you hear the voice that you recall possibly as Hesper. You hear, "Go fuck them up, Ale." And then you don't see it, but Hesper is going to do something. There's a bright light that maybe you can't see from where you are around the corner. Then, Ale takes a few steps forward and moves into your line of sight, Rick. This human with this massive gun that is you would know to be a squad machine gun, and they just level it down the hallway,
Big mistake.
and they are going to fire. They're going to take a full action, and from the way that the gun looks, you can tell that Hesper casts supercharged weapon.
Oh
the
no. No. Not good.
I am going to make my rolls against Rick 19 and Heerz Fabricius.
It would hit Heerz too. Yeah.
Well, I guess I could target them both at Rick 19.
No, you don't have to.
Which
No,
is
that's not what I'm
actually-
saying. I didn't know that it would hit.
That's
Heerz
true.
as
That's a
well.
good point. Thank you for that idea, Kelly. It's a
well,
really
no,
good point.
You're doing automatic.
Oh, I guess I can't move into a full action. But question is, can I do automatic even though it has the
I
automatic
think
weapon
automatic
property?
is a full action.
That is a really good question that I'm going to look up really quickly. Automatic weapon, Starfinder. It's when you make a full attack, and in addition to attacking normally. Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's just going to be one attack against you, Rick 19, because Ale had to move to get into your line of sight, standing 5 feet away from the door, looking down this hallway with 5 individuals at it. So keep in mind that after this, Kaniko's going to get a turn. But before we do that, I'm going to roll. Where is the dice that I just had? This is going to be, and Kelly, supercharged weapon only adds to your damage, correct?
That's
Do you recall?
Yes.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. All right. So if we hit,
That's quite
then
a lot, though. Like,
that is quite a lot. If they hit. Maybe they won't hit. Let's see. Levels the weapon. And as they're looking at you, Rick 19, there is a definite, like, slow smile. And I don't know if you remember Eyal. I don't know if you talked to him, but Eyal has this like, I don't know, but I'm gonna try and kill ya. That's a 22, Rick 19, against your KAC.
See, if I was back in the back and prone, that wouldn't hit me. But that hits. Because I had to walk to the front to protect everyone else. Because I'm selfless and stupid.
Because you're a good murder bot.
yeah, I mean, he's like our tank.
Alrighty. I'm going to roll some damage here. I just rolled one die. I still have to roll the other die. What's the supercharged weapon dice?
It's 4d6.
Okay. I have just rolled
I say this very sadly.
D8.
Yeah.
I just rolled the D8. And I'm going to roll the 46. But first, that's our game.
Oh, John.
I
Okay.
You can take a lot of damage here, bro.